Okay, the quality's so much better.
that no studio would ever want to work with a YouTuber.
Meanwhile, Netflix is over here like, approved, 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 approved. Generic Control in the Doc Goose, and we're here back with another Odd Ones Out reaction. Today we're doing Pitching a Show, which came out 4 months ago because James got his own Netflix show. This dude has a lot. He has toys and plushies, card games. He has a Netflix show, which I actually don't even have Netflix because I cannot stand paid subscription models. Absolutely hate that. Absolutely refuse to have it. The only reason why I have Hulu is for anime reaction from the Anime Reaction channel. That goes anime if you can check that out. I'm actually just finished up with season 3 part 1 of Attack on Titan, so that's awesome. But the day we have Pitching a Show, which I have no idea how good the quality is going to be, this video relative to his other ones. Usually I watch like his old ones like Subway and last week's video, which was about the Dark Crystal Netflix series. I'll leave my reaction to that right up there. Also, you can link down below in the description. Also not going to be in place on my channel. I don't know why I just said that. This is the 7th video I'm recording today. It's 11:20 at night. I also started Half-Life 2 today. The VOD's going up on the gaming channel at 5 p.m. today over on the Duck Goose Gaming. I do read every single comment, so let me know what the next video should be. This is actually the most like comment on last week's video for a suggestion for an Odd Ones Out reaction. But also shout out to patrons. Couldn't do this without them. Trying to hit 100,000 subscribers this year, so if you're not already subscribed, I would greatly appreciate if you could do that, if you enjoyed the video, that is. But let's go ahead and jump into Pitching a Show.
You might be thinking that me giving
okay,
you
the quality's
advice
so
on
much
pitching
better.
a show is insincere or not applicable
Oddballs.
because
October 7th.
of that. But
Yeah,
listen,
diamond play
there
button.
was still a whole
I just
lot of
want the
work
plaque.
that went into my pitch for a TV show, and even with all my
18 million
subscribers, statistically, I still got turned down way more times than I got picked up. If Netflix is just green-lighting everyone with a big sub count, then why doesn't I Did a Thing have a show, huh? Why doesn't Mr. Beast have a Netflix show? Oh, actually, he's doing just fine.
Yeah,
By the way, if you are someone with a lot of subscribers, don't just walk into a studio and say, hey, I have a lot of subs, give me a show, okay?
No.
Walk in
Why would
and
you
say,
think that?
hey, I have a lot of subs and free merchandise for you, okay? Diversification is key.
I don't think
Networks like
he's
Netflix,
diversified.
Cartoon Network, and Nickelodeon,
What is that? Oh,
they're in the
he
biz
changed
of
the logos.
making content for their platform and in turn getting you, the viewer, to watch said content on said platform, thus generating a perpetual money-making cycle.
Yeah, and
that
they can
everyone,
also spend it on things that have bigger margins.
Now, the executives in charge don't have all the time to come up with every single show they're going to make.
Of Andy.
So they turn to the general public, open their doors, and will listen to anyone pitch them their idea for a television series.
They didn't approach him?
Even if you have an Emmy-winning idea, if
you're
not able to properly sell your idea and win over the hearts of the network executives, it's not going to get picked up and developed. Then your only option is to independently fund and develop your idea yourself.
Which is a money pit.
But what kind of a loser would
do that?
And thus the art of pitching a show is born. You could honestly teach a whole class about this.
Is it good?
Now, obviously, you can't just walk into a studio empty-handed. All right,
you gotta come up with a pilot.
What if we do a show where there's a talking alligator, right? And he's like, yo, what? I'm a crocodile. You gotta come prepared, but also not be over-prepared. I was actually surprised to learn this, but going into the pitch room with finished scripts, turnarounds of your characters, and plushies will actually hurt your chances of getting picked up.
Why?
The reason for this is because executives will sometimes like to change parts of your show. And if you already have all the characters and story mapped out,
they won't like that.
They'll not want to pick you up because they feel like they can't change anything. You're not even supposed to write any scripts until after you get the green light because the executives have to approve all the scripts you make and the writers that you want to hire. So if you ever pitch a show, just be open for changes.
I don't think I'm ever going to pitch a show.
I can attest is a very different experience to what it's like on YouTube. What you do want to bring to the pitch is this super important document called a show Bible. And then you need to convert to that show's religion. The show Bible is a document that contains everything your audience needs to know about your show. In the beginning of a show Bible, there should be a 1 to 2 sentence description that covers the main synopsis of your show. It's kind of like an elevator pitch, but here in the biz,
what's an elevator
we call
pitch?
it
I guess
a
is what
log
you
line. I'll give you mine as an example.
Never heard of either of those.
When James's parents moved them to a tiny desert town where eccentric scientific minds have been brought together to do unfretted experiments, James finds himself surrounded by the children of these scientists and the offspring of their experiments. The result? Unlike in his last town, James is no longer the oddest kid around. I don't know if the show's
that
been out
actually
by the
what
time
it
this
is?
video comes out, but we kind of lost the new in town theme. Like I said, the executives want to make changes. After the log line, you write a page-long backstory where you go more in-depth with your idea.
Throws 'em
Answer
in.
questions like, who are the characters? What are their goals? Where do they live? Just
What's their
general
appeal,
stuff,
maybe?
because after the backstory page, you're going to write all about your characters. This is the part of the Bible where you can just go balls to the
Squash?
wall with
Is that
details
what that
and
game's called?
description. Who, how, and why are your characters? What are their wants, needs,
that
fears,
chicken?
flaws, likes, dislikes, and general personality traits? These are
Does he actually
important
have an
traits to
alligator?
think about, even if a specific detail isn't going to be
Successful, that little
reflected in the
sick.
show. Like in my Bible for the crocodile, Max, some
Oh,
of the
there
things
actually
we
is a
said he liked
crocodile.
were the rain, raw chicken, and laying on warm rocks in the sun. Now, I don't think you got to enjoy a single one of those things in the show, but these are the types of questions you have to answer to get the clearest idea of who your characters are. You should also include drawings of your characters.
So
This can
who
help
is this
show their
supposed to
personality
appeal
and
to?
body
Kids?
language, but just keep them to doodles, because again, they're subjected to change. Next, there needs to
Yeah.
be drawings and descriptions of specific locations that the characters spend a lot of time in. This will help show
Which
the
is
overall
like the
world and
settings.
tone of the show. And lastly, I know it's
What was that?
long. That's why
I
it's
saw the
called a
SpongeBob.
show Bible and
What
not a
was
show
that?
pamphlet. You need to write out page-long episode ideas.
Max
Not
eats a
scripts.
sandwich and
This will
dies.
show the executives what a typical
Plot,
episode would
yeah.
look like and the direction
Souble.
and tone you want to go
Ooh.
with the show. Honestly, there's so much that goes into a show Bible. I'm really only scratching the surface. If you are
wonder how
genuinely
he learned all
interested
this.
in pitching a show, or even a little interested in cartoons, then I would highly recommend looking at other show
Dexter's
Bibles
Lab.
online for
Wait, you can actually
inspiration and
find
how they should
their
be
show
formatted.
Bibles?
It's pretty fun looking through older
And
show
see how they
Bibles
changed,
and seeing
maybe?
the earliest versions of your
Oh,
favorite
God.
cartoons. This is what Mermaid Man and Barnacle Bill were going to
Barnacle
look like.
Bill.
I mean, look, isn't that cool?
Is it actually?
Unfortunately, you can't just hand an executive your show Bible and silently wait for them to
Then
finish
read it.
reading
No,
it.
you have to, like,
You
explain
also
it.
have to energetically
PowerPoint
and flawlessly
presentation.
pitch your show. Executives listen to like 9 pitches a day. So if you're not selling
Imagine
your
that being
show
your job.
with 110% enthusiasm, they're
Meanwhile,
gonna
Netflix
pass
over here
right
like,
over
approved,
you.
approved,
So
approved,
you have
approved.
To practice your pitch like your paycheck depends on it.
$3.50.
Me and the showrunner I worked with, Ethan Banville, practiced our pitch so many times. We practiced in front of a mirror to our family members. We filmed ourselves practicing and then watched the footage,
That's
gave each other
good.
notes, and then burned the evidence.
Fair.
We memorized our whole Bible, but despite everything, the first time we pitched, I was still nervous.
Oh.
I had no idea
The
what
big
pitching a
studio.
show would be like. We brought in our stapled
I hope-
Bible
I hope
that
it
we
was
typed
successful.
out on Microsoft Word, and I thought, this isn't enough. This Bible doesn't even have a spine. I still thought we needed to bring in finished scripts and character designs to show the executives how
Oh,
much
really?
thought we put into the show. But
That's
Ethan
all you wanted.
reassured me, no, the executives don't want to be overwhelmed with content. But when
Fair.
we got to the lobby, I saw the group ahead of us pitching their show,
they had-
cardboard cutouts of their characters, and they were handing the executives
Plushies?
custom plushies, and I turned to Ethan, we are so underprepared.
No.
When we got inside, we pitched the show just like we practiced 1,000 times, and then the executive told me that no studio would ever want to work with a YouTuber.
That's a lie.
Yeah, sometimes they don't even wait to tell you in an email that they're going to pass. Sometimes they just
Really?
get it over with right then and there. So, not the best confidence boost for your first pitch.
Wait,
but
so
we
they're-
kept on pitching, and we kept hearing a lot of no's. And
Simon
if you
Cowell, is
ever
that who
pitch,
that is?
get ready to hear that response.
Oh.
Everyone in Hollywood has a story of being turned down by everyone and then finding the right home for their idea.
Yeah.
And sometimes really talented people work for years on an idea and it goes nowhere.
I'm pretty sure the
So
Squid
the fact
Games
that I was even able
writer
to make something
tried
and it
for, like,
didn't
years
get
or
canceled,
something.
I'm incredibly grateful for. But getting a show greenlit is not the only way to get it made. You can always put in the work and
And fund it
develop
yourself,
something
probably.
yourself. No, you won't have a network backing you with
Yeah.
tons of money, but if you truly believe in your idea, you should
can
at
make it
least
happen.
put something out for the world to see, and over
And
time
then-
build your own audience, and then who knows?
Make your own
Maybe
IP.
even sell it to a network.
Yeah.
But not the one who said they never work with a YouTuber. They're horrible.
Just like
Okay. That's
like
all
all
the time
these
I got.
they're making
I gotta get
TV
back to
shows out of
watching
video games. They're
Oddball,
taking
streaming
the
October 7th on my
IP of a video
Netflix.
game and turn it into a show, so they can get all the viewers from that. So they have the returning viewers and all that. So that they're kind of you're building your own. You're building your own IP to like be like, hey, this idea, it works. People are interested in it. So it's less of a risk. It's all about liability, especially stuff like that, because it's lots of money go into stuff like that. I mean, I'm not sure where all the money goes. People get paid a lot of money to do certain things. There's a lot of people that do little things in it. Like people there that just have one little tiny job that's one part of it, but it's crucial to the entire thing. It's only one person. That person can make a ton of money to do that one thing that without it, it completely falls apart because there's so many hands that touch a TV production or a show or a movie and stuff like that. That's why the credits are so long in movies. But yeah, I have no plans of ever pitching a show, just because that's not my thing. Storytelling's not really my thing. I don't know, maybe I could do I could do one explaining. People probably watch a story about my childhood because people think I did not have one, for numerous reasons. If you are curious about why people think I don't have childhood, feel free to just comment down below asking, and I'm sure the regular viewers of the channel are going to go and they'll give you numerous examples. Like, just give one and then just let somebody else comment and give another one. So if you're a regular viewer of the channel, do me a favor and skim the comment section and see if there's anybody asking for like examples of why I'm apparently not a real human being, and feel free to give them many examples that haven't been already covered. But that's gonna be funny. I screenshot those comments and send it to my friends because it's just hilarious. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Hope I made a time a little better. Hope to see you back for the next video. Let me know what that should be down in the comment section. I read every single comment. But until the next video, take care and cue the music.
We were playing